Frozen warmed enough hearts that critics and young audiences alike just couldn't seem to let it go. Luckily for Disney, it looks like critics are mostly feeling the same way about the film's upcoming sequel, Frozen 2. The long-anticipated follow-up to what was once the highest-grossing animated movie of all time had its star-studded premiere in Los Angeles on Thursday, November 7th. A movie 6 years in the making, the latest enchanting adventure of sisters Anna and the Snow Queen Elsa saw Hollywood creatives and entertainment critics come out in droves to get the first look at the film. While the enchanting fantasy flick, which follows the sisters as they and their friends travel far from the kingdom of Arendelle to find the source of Elsa's powers, isn't slated for release until November 22nd, critics in attendance have already taken to social media to share their initial reactions. And it all seems to point to yet another animated hit for Disney.
You can't just follow me into fire. Then don't run into fire.
The general consensus from those with premiere invites point to a follow-up that's creatively competitive with the original, a film that quickly became both an award-winning animated classic and pop culture phenomenon. Frozen 2's songs and visuals especially have received considerable praise. Mashable deputy entertainment editor Angie J. Hahn acknowledged that the Frozen sequel exists in part simply because of the financial success of the first film. Still, Hahn said that doesn't take away from what the second installment does right. Among these things are new songs and an adorable new character. Jason Garosio, Business Insider's senior entertainment reporter, called Frozen 2 a worthy sequel that offers up some truly amazing animation. He added, "Elsa rides a water horse and it's breathtaking. The song Into the Unknown is primed to be Let It Go Like Addictive. Sorry, parents." When the social embargo for Frozen 2 lifted after the film's screening, critic Clayton Davis took to Twitter and shared how profoundly impacted he was by the film's messages, particularly as a father watching with his daughter. Frozen 2 embarks as not just an evolution of its characters, but it sincerely acknowledges that its fanbase has grown over the last 6 years, and they have new things to learn in a changing world. Songs are plentiful, beautiful shots at times. It was something I really needed. It's a level of emotional resonance Alicia Grauso, an editorial lead at Atom Tickets, said actually brought her to tears. Part of that emotional reaction was due to the film's focus on female empowerment, for which the original was also praised. She tweeted after seeing the film, "Frozen 2 is breathtakingly beautiful and leans in on empowerment for its characters. I cried at least 3 times. From the story to the last thread on Elsa's dress, the care and love put into it shows. And good news, every one of Team Elsa gets at least one solo this time around."
I might cry.
Go ahead. I won't judge.
The Diz Insider's editor-in-chief Skylar Schuler went perhaps the farthest of any other journalist, proclaiming that the Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven reunion was better than the record-smashing Frozen. Schuler even provided a warning for parents who are still getting over the infectious love of Let It Go. "I can't believe I'm saying this, but Frozen 2 is better than its predecessor. Darker, a little more mature, but still an excellent film for families. The songs, believe it or not, are catchier, so parents beware." Still, some critics have noted that Frozen 2's plot and other elements simply don't stand up to those of its predecessor, although they don't have a completely flipped opinion.
Wait, what am I looking at right now? Why are you hanging off the earth like a bat?
Among the critics who have been, well, more critical of Frozen 2 is Alison Foreman, another Mashable reporter in attendance at the premiere. Foreman gave the film props despite it not having the same magic of the first movie. At least in her eyes, just got out of Frozen 2. It doesn't capture all the magic of the first, but it's got Elsa in a wetsuit, Anna ugly crying, Sven ugly crying, Kristoff singing a 90s rock ballad, Olaf at his wisest, and this good boy. We must protect him at all costs. For critics like Scott Menzel, the editor-in-chief of We Live Entertainment, Frozen 2 couldn't quite reach the quality delivery of the 2013 movie. Frozen 2 loses some of the magic of the original, but its soundtrack is surprisingly superior. Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf stand out, even though the script leaves Anna and Elsa out in the cold. It is a decent sequel, but definitely a step down from the first. Ashley Menzel, who's part of the Los Angeles Online Film Critics Society, echoed those feelings, stating that the animated production shift in its target demographic actually hurts the movie. Frozen 2 creates musical magic, but story-wise, doesn't quite reach the level of the original. Olaf is certainly the highlight of the film, and brings much-needed levity to a pretty dark film. It feels like it is for a much older crowd than the target demo.
Ooh, that's a rough business to be in right now. I mean, that is really... that's unfortunate.
Still, almost all the reviews find something to praise about the film, and it sounds like Disney just might have another billion-dollar box office smash on its hands. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos about your favorite movies are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.